Hi, it's James here from the Sprinkle Donut Forge in Moscow, Texas. And here's what we've been working on. Rail spike grilling fork. And I'm kind of liking where this is going, so I'm going to do some chisel lines down it and then twist this portion. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen one of these, but this is what they used to use to hold thread taps. It's adjustable, but you can see it makes a little square. And if you get that dialed in just right to fit your stock, it makes a Class A twisting wrench for stuff that fits in it. So there's your tool tip. Anyway, spike's about 14.5 centimeters, or roughly 6 inches, and we've got 41 centimeters, or roughly 16 inches in length out of it by drawing it out. So you can see that's quite a substantial difference. And let's get this in the fire. We'll do some of the chisel lines and proceed from there, and we'll try out our little twisting wrench idea. See you in a minute. Alright, let's get it out of there. I love that sound. That's it. The great thing about mild steel, bends it, you can unbend it. See you in a minute. A little more chisel in here. Ooh, I didn't say you could fall yet. There you go. Talk to your tools. If they talk back to you, yeah, don't worry about it. Ooh. Good heat. I think that's all I'm going to chisel on it. I'm going to mark my corner so I kind of know where I ended with that. So I'm going to chisel all 4 sides in that method. I'll get out of here and show it to you. Straighten it up a bit. Since you know exactly what I'm doing here, there ain't no need for you to watch the entire time I'm doing it. Whoa, a breakthrough. I can hammer with my left hand. Not very well, but doable. It's doable. Let me show you what I got here. Got a chisel line going down it about yay far. I'm going to do that on all 4 facets. And I'll be right back with you. See you in a few minutes. Alright, I performed as much chisel slitting as I want to do on it. Got all 4 facets chiseled. It ain't the cleanest chisel work. It ain't the straightest fork. But it's going to look great twisted. So let me get it hot, and I'm going to isolate the heat to the first area to be twisted. We're going to try to pull off 2 reverse twists in it. And we'll see you in a minute. Alright, here's where everything's going to happen. I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to quench the area before and after where I'm going to do the first part of the twist. That way the metal's only pliable where I'm trying to move it. I'll leave my little glowing spot where I want it. Have this handy dandy twisting tool. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. You can see how the chisel lines accent the twist. Now what I'm going to do is heat this next portion, quenching this and the other side, and twist it the other way and get a reverse twist going on here. See you in a minute. Alright, let's go again. That looks pretty good to me. Let me brush that off a little bit and show it to you. Reverse twist is beautiful by itself, but getting one with a chisel twist incorporated kind of enhances it to me. Let me show you what we got. Look at there. I noticed this one's a little tighter than that one, but it matches up pretty good. I'm going to get it back in, heat this next portion, last part of my chisel work, and twist it back the way we started originally and get a double reverse twist in 3 sections. See you in a minute. Alright, here we go again. Make sure the square here kind of matches the square here. With a little practice, you can get these twists to behave a lot better. I don't do this all the time, but when I do, I like it. I think it's pretty. Look at there. Isn't that an interesting look? I noticed the throat of the twist here is a little tighter than here, but I mean, that's not a bad look. Anyway, we're done with the twisting. We'll get this other end in the fire and draw it out. Make the little hanging hook, touch mark this thing, and we'll be done. See you in a minute. Well, I don't do anything halfway if I can help it, so I went ahead and tightened up the twist, adjusting it from both directions, quenching one side and the other. So now we got us a nice chiseled double reverse twist. Now we'll get it in the fire and draw the end out and do what I said I was going to do before. See you in a minute. It's hot, let's go for it. Straighten up those planes a little. Knock them corners down. Rough boards. If you ain't dropped it at least once or twice, well, you ain't done much. Kind of cleaning some corners and dents out. Drop boards again. Now that's 2 in a row. Now that's bad. Can't be doing that all night. Then you get it back in there. Starting to make it smaller, where I can do the little whoop-de-woo on it. See you in a minute. In a minute. Alright, out she comes. Damn near burned it. I know it's mild steel, but if you're trying to make decorative elements and you burn what little carbon is in there out, roast your steel, it'll break, or be more apt to break anyway. Little warm up. All right. I started my curve over. I'm going to look at it, see if it's proportionate with the fork. Warm it up a little bit more. All right. Alright, that suits me. Little hook. Just call me Captain Hook. There we go. I'll warm it up and touch mark it. See you in a minute. Alright, let's put some mark on it. Sure to orient that mark like I want it. Usually the point where it goes airborne and lands on my foot. Good strong touch mark. Brush it off and clench it. We'll take a look at it and we'll talk a bit. Alright. Yep, your whole body becomes a rag in a blacksmith shop. Rags are expensive. Anyway, there's our hanging hook. There's our double reverse chiseled twist. And there's the Sprinkled Donut Forge's mark. I'm going to file these tines down a little bit to make them nice and sharp and easy to puncture meat on a grill with, or to stab vegetables, potatoes, whatever you're going to cook on a grill. It's got enough length, it's got a good weight. That little hook's just right to hook your little finger in and to hang it on stuff, like the edge of your barbecue grill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this thing up and I'm going to coat it with some cooking spray or some cooking oil. I'm not going to use anything that's not food safe. I'm just going to treat it like it's a cast iron skillet, because it's a cooking implement and I want everything that touches it to be food safe. So I hope you enjoyed part 3. I hope you learned something about doing these twists. And let's talk a second. As some of you know that have been following my channel, I'm going to be doing a drawing for a 100 subscriber giveaway at the end of the month. You don't have to be subscribed to my channel, but in order to enter the drawing, you have to subscribe to 2 channels, Hanneman Ironworks and Tristan Barnett. And I will put links for their channels in the description below, or in the comment section below, rather. Let's get this right. And when you subscribe to those 2 dudes, just put done in your comments, and your name will be placed into the actual hat to be drawn at the end of February. And you will win either a bottle opener, a very nice one if you're overseas, if you're out of the United States, or you will win, let me get the thing. Or you will win this Farrier's Rasp snake, which would be great for scaring the daylights out of your company and family gatherings, or just put it in your shop in a conspicuous location. Anyway, if you want to enter that giveaway, subscribe to those 2 guys, Hanneman Ironworks and Tristan Barnett, and you don't have to be subscribed to me, and I'll enter you into the drawing, and the drawing will be held on the last day of February. And also, if y'all would like to help grow this channel and see some more interesting content and get sneak previews of projects before they're actually put on YouTube, check out my Patreon at the Sprinkled Donut Forge at patreon.com, and you can give as little as $1 a month, and you will be able to view this content before it hits YouTube. And if you want to help out, that's great. You want to win a snake or a bottle opener, enter the giveaway. I hope you enjoyed this part 3 of making this fork out of a spike. And that's all I got for today. Till next time, bye.